Bitcoin has officially entered the golden zone. This is what you need to be doing right now. Your biggest question is, hey, should I be selling Bitcoin and buy when it goes lower? Should I buy a little bit now? What should I do at this moment? We're going to discuss that and more right here in today's video. If you're new, my name is Steve. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump straight into the video. One of your biggest takes is buying and selling Bitcoin. You want to do it better. You want more success with it. You want more money. You want more profits, and you probably want financial freedom. So what we did is we designed the best indicators on planet Earth, and we put it into a bundle. This bundle made a lot of people a lot of money. And right now, for 7 days, you can have it completely free. Trade alerts right to your phone, right to your email, free, 7 days. The thing that made a lot of people a lot of money, we're giving back. 7 days for free. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com, put in your name and email address. The rest is history. cryptocrewuniversity.com. Now, we'll get into the Gaussian channel on the 5-day. You already know we dropped into the golden zone. We're going to talk about what you should do right now and what price you should be looking at right now to buy. That will be towards the end of the video, but stay tuned to the Gaussian channel. The Gaussian channel will be your secret weapon. When things go sour, things start getting really bad, there's blood in the streets, this will keep you level-headed, because once in a while we fall below the Gaussian channel. Okay? Doesn't happen very often, but what usually happens is you have a strong uptrend, you enter the Gaussian channel, there's a lot of doubt in the market that will only be in the Gaussian channel a little bit. But you know better because you've subscribed to our channel, and you know that on average we're inside of the Gaussian channel for an average of 1 year, meaning whenever we enter it, it doesn't end well. It takes a long time. And when we finally drop below the Gaussian channel, this marks the golden zone. It marks the best time of your entire life to buy Bitcoin. Plain and simple. You can see the next one. Large uptrend back here in 2013. We fell into the Gaussian channel. Everybody still thinks we're going to the moon, except for you that follow our channel. You know it's an average of 1 year. And you know when we actually drop below the Gaussian channel, that's where the golden zone comes in. That's historically the best time of your entire life to buy Bitcoin. Meaning once you drop into the Gaussian channel, it's going to be several years before you fall into it again. So back in 2018, we fell into the Gaussian channel here. Everybody thought we would go back to the moon. We know better. It's an average of 1 year inside the Gaussian channel. And when we fall below, it represents the best time to buy. Plain and simple, just the facts. These are just the facts. So back in 2018, when we fell into here, we made videos about it. We said we're in the golden zone. Wake up, smell the roses, buy Bitcoin. So it turned out to be a pretty good idea to buy Bitcoin, around 4,000, 3,000. Fast forward to 2020, COVID crashed. Everyone thought we were going a lot lower. Greed got in the way. We made multiple videos that we were inside of the golden zone. We told the exact prices to buy inside of the golden zone so that you would look like a superhero today. This is 2 years ago. So imagine, 2 years ago, you watched our video and you've subscribed, and we said, hey, we are at probably 5,000, and we said, buy Bitcoin right now. And a lot of people had greed. They saw, oh, I'm not going to buy at 5,000. I'm going to wait till it goes to 2,000 or 1,000. Some people were calling for 750. People get these crazy ideas. Greed got in the way because COVID was really intense when it first came. So people thought we would drop a lot lower. But we made videos repeatedly and just said, buy Bitcoin right now. Imagine, thinking back 2 years ago, you bought Bitcoin at 5,000. How would that feel today? How would it feel today to know that you bought at 5,000? What would it feel like to tell your friends that you bought at 5,000? Your family? What would it feel like if you bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin at 5,000? How much money would you have? What would your portfolio look like? How would it be different? That's the message I'm trying to tell you today. I'm going to tell you what price to buy at. We're going to talk about the golden zone right now, but just think back because we made a lot of videos in 2020. And if you followed our channel and didn't buy, you didn't buy because of greed. Emotion is a money killer. If you want to kill your money, let emotion get in the way. If you want to build your money, multiply your money, have clear-cut rules that you follow no matter what, and you just follow those rules. Your only job is to follow those rules. Whether the house is burning down or there's roses, you follow the rules. And that's what a strategy does in crypto. And if you don't have a strategy, you're just purely on emotion. And that's why you've had a lot of trouble, because emotion gets in the way and you're like, well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until next week. It's gonna drop lower and then I'm gonna buy. And guess what? It never drops lower and you didn't get to buy. Now, fast forward to 2022, what's happening? We'll cover 2021 first, because we first covered the Gaussian channel back here in May 2021. We warned everybody because nobody believed us at the time. We got a lot of hate comments. We said we're entering the Gaussian channel. Historically, it's not good. Historically, when you enter, you're in there for about a year. Nobody wanted to believe us. They gave us a lot of hate. And lo and behold, we've been in here for almost a year. We peeked our head out a little bit during these couple candles here. But for the most part, we were in the Gaussian channel since May 2021. Okay. Now, what we've done recently, which we haven't done before, is peek our head through the bottom of this line. This is the bottom of our channel, right? We have our median line, which has been acting as our resistance for quite some time. And we're going to get to the exact prices you should be buying at. By the way, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but I do want to help people. I want to help you make better decisions. And that starts with getting rid of the emotion. The only way to get rid of emotion is have a distinct strategy. And we'll get to the steps that I think you should have inside of your strategy right now. But our median line acting as resistance. It's been our resistance since we broke it back here in January, and we've came up back here with this candle, this candle, this candle, and this candle, and got rejected by all of them. What we've done recently is we peeked our head through the bottom. And once we peek our head through the bottom, we entered the golden zone. We made a video about it back here when we were at about 34,000. We said, attention, we're in the golden zone. It's time to buy. And then if you didn't buy because you had greed. You thought, hey, I'm going to wait. We're going to drop lower next week. Guess what? We haven't dropped lower. So we made another video when we were in the Gaussian channel here at about 36. And you had greed again. You said, I'm going to wait. And then you didn't buy and you still haven't bought. And then we made a video again with this candle and then with this candle. So now we're making a video again with this candle. We're going to talk about what should your strategy be. Should you buy your whole portfolio right now? Should you buy a little bit, or should you sell now and wait until it drops and buy back lower at a very distinct level? Let's break that down, because now we've entered the golden zone. I want you to ask yourself, when you buy Bitcoin, what your main thing is, you're so focused on the short term. What is price going to be next day, next week, and maybe next month? What I want you to think about is take those thoughts and throw them in the garbage, because that's where they belong. When you buy Bitcoin, I want you to think, how will this decision look in 3 years from now? If I buy Bitcoin right now, how will that decision look in 3 years from now? If we look at the big picture, it's really not likely at all that we're still in the golden zone in 3 years. It's really unlikely. How do we know that? If we just look at all of the facts from the 12-year history of Bitcoin, we know that we usually don't hang out in the golden zone too long, right? It's usually a handful of months at most that we're in the golden zone. So if you closed your eyes and bought Bitcoin right now, how would it look in 3 years from now? It's highly, highly probable Bitcoin will be at a higher price and no longer in the golden zone. That's just the facts and the charts, right? We can say, not with certainty, but we can say with high probability that would be the case. So if you bought Bitcoin right now, you would look like a superhero in 3 years from now. Now, if you waited for some hypothetical price that your greed is telling you to wait for, maybe you're waiting for 31,000, maybe you're waiting for 28,000. You might be waiting forever, because if Bitcoin doesn't break 29, we're only going up from here. If we do break 29, it's likely, according to the facts and the charts, we could drop all the way to 14, just based on our market structure. You can see we have not built a lot of market structure through this area. This was a parabolic run, which is not healthy for market structure. Therefore, if we break 29, it's likely we'll fall all the way to 14. But if we don't break 29, it's likely that we're going to continue up from here, potentially build out our structure and retest an all-time high over the next 6 months or so. All right. So again, what I want you to do is remove greed and have the rule. If we enter the golden zone, it's not time to sell, it's time to buy. And maybe if we enter the top of the golden zone, which we've just done, maybe you buy a small amount. And maybe if we drop down a little further, you buy more, and we drop down further, you buy more. And you may ask yourself, why is this golden zone so big? It's because if we do break 29,000, we have the ability to drop all the way down towards the bottom of this and potentially even a little bit of wick through here. And just based on the facts in the charts, this is a reality, okay? And based on the facts, 3 years from now, you will look like a superhero if you bought right now. I just want to make that abundantly clear to help you. Okay, so we do a lot of things to help you. We also made this video, when to sell cryptocurrency, 3 simple steps. Hit that subscribe button, go get your indicator bundle, cryptocareeruniversity.com, and watch the video that's about to pop up on the screen. Stay level-headed, don't drink the herd juice, stay level-headed. We're in the golden zone. There's only one question left: when to sell your cryptocurrency. Click right here, right now, to find the 3 simple steps.